Welcome to the BCA PL Pro Arena and the 2016 BCA PL 9-Ball Challenge Finals. Hosted here in Las Vegas at the Rio All-Suite Hotel and Casino and proudly presented by CueSports International. Our sponsors for the event are Viking, the official cue; Predator, the official chalk; Omega Billiards, the official store; Kamui, the official tip; Diamond, the official table; Simonis, the official cloth; and Cyclop, the official balls. Our two opponents for the finals match are coming up from the one-loss side and hailing from San Leandro, California. He's sponsored by Mucci Cues, schoolofpool.com. He's first place in an Erie, PA event this year. He's a former U.S. Open 9-ball champion. He's also a former Player of the Year. He's the Prince of Pool with a Fargo rating of 772. We put our hands together for Mr. Corey Deuel. And his opponent, still undefeated in the tournament and hailing from Tulsa, Oklahoma. He's sponsored by Durbin Cues, JB Cases, Tracy Whitney High Pockets, Action 24/7 Clothing, Fair Game, and Game Tight. He has 2 Midwest titles this year, and he's a former Memphis Classic title holder with a Fargo rating of 753. Let's put our hands together for Mr. Shane Mcminn. The finals match is true double elimination. Race to 7, alternate break, rack your own. Now I'd like to turn the microphone over to our 2 exceptional commentators in the booth, Jay Helfert and Freddie Ognier.
Hey, thank you so much, John. Well, Freddie, here we go. We got the finals of the 9-ball challenge.
Corey Deuel versus Shane Mcminn.
There were 94 players started this tournament. These are our last 2. Shane's had a pretty good week.
He just
went deep in the 8-ball, the U.S. 8-ball championship.
And you know, a lot of people haven't seen much of him, especially on the streams and the pro events. But Shane Mcminn is a champion small table, 7-foot table player. Nobody has to have an advantage over him. He wins the lag, and he's here for a reason. Winner of the winner's bracket.
As John said, Corey's got to beat him twice. This is true double elimination.
True double elimination.
Wearing his hustling gear. Probably the most popular clothing company in the billiard world is Hustlin'.
I think so.
Tony Hargan has really built that brand where I see those shirts all over the world. I go to Asia and I see people wearing Hustlin' shirts.
A lot of people at the World Series of Poker wear those.
There were a few. All right.
Here we go. Let's see how he's breaking.
He's not soft breaking. You can see that. He's loading up to hit him.
Oh, he was slowish.
He did well.
At least
bite my tongue. He did. Wow, this is an ugly-looking rack with all those balls on the side rail there.
You'd think that, we've seen some very, very, very slow breaks, and they've been wide open. He was a pretty slow break, but it was faster than Corey's, and it's not wide open.
He's got a shot at the 1. The 2's out in the open.
And the 3 goes, so if he can get to that 3, looks like he's good.
He's got to get just right on the 3, though, to draw position for the 4 next. The 4 will not go in the side. He's going to have to shoot it down in the end.
Doesn't it? That looks like the monitor. It looks like
maybe it will go in the side if you get on it just right.
From the top view. Yeah, it goes. It's tight.
Well, he's going to shoot the 2 in the lower right corner.
The 5 actually doesn't pass, so it'd be surprising if he crashes into them right now because the 3
come around under the 3 and break those balls that way. Does that look good?
I like that.
Let's see if he can do that. He doesn't really want to run into the 3 directly, either going in or coming out. I think he wants to go around the 3 if possible. Let's see. No, he avoided it completely. But now the 5 ball is going to be a problem. He's going to have to kind of crash him right here with this shot, I think.
I think so. In this angle, it doesn't look like it. They actually go.
Let me see what he does here. Wow, he's
just playing around it. Maybe he's playing the 5-6 carom.
Yeah, good call, Freddie. I was just seeing the same thing. Why is he leaving it there? Yeah, he's going to play the billiard from the edge of the 5 into the 6. That's what he looked at when he walked around the table.
Oh, 5 and 7. Sorry, I keep thinking that's a 6.
5 and 7,
sitting by itself.
The hard part is getting a shot on the 5 after you make the 7.
Well, he made it easy. Straight up the table. I wonder what he likes here, 8 inside or 8 in the corner.
I think he's going to go up above it and shoot the 8 down in the corner. Because that side pocket shot is a pretty severe angle. Yeah, he's going up table. Just follow it straight up. Try to get the cue ball off the rail a little bit.
Right. He's got to come out. He's all right.
It's all right if you're Shane Mcminn.
Right. Might not be all right for most amateur players, recreational players. A little bit of a cut here, but he should handle this no problem.
He gets the first game. He had a little work to get through that rack, but he did it.
1-0. Shane Mcminn.
Well, if you haven't seen Corey break a 9-ball on this diamond table, you're in for a treat. The softest break in pool coming up.
Let's see how he racks them. You know, in BCAPL, pattern racking is not allowed, but unless somebody complains about it, it won't change.
Well, Bill Stock warned him in his last match. There's the 1, 2, 3. Let's see if he puts him up there the same way next time. Look, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think he's got the contingency plan. If somebody says you have to change it up, he'll just switch it and reverse it and break from the other side.
Right. Let's see.
Have a mirrored run out. 1 goes towards the side pocket, but not in the 5. You expect the 5 ball to go right in the corner pocket.
Not the only rule is you got to either get 4 balls to a rail or you got to pocket a ball.
Something. 5 in the corner, 1 towards the side.
Every time the same thing, and the 1 on the side.
And the 3-9 combination if it doesn't pass into the corner pocket, which it will not.
I think he can make this break shot all day long.
And he has been all day long. He wants an angle here, I think, so he can play the 3-9. 3 doesn't pass the 6. I don't feel that he's going to be fooling around with a 3-6 combination.
This is a little harder 3-9 combination. There's a little separation, and it's not straight in.
Yeah,
but he's playing it anyway.
In the other matches, that 3-9 has been almost wired, so he'll hit it slower next time, Jay, I think.
But look at this. He's got a bridge over the 8 ball. This became
much tougher.
A moderately difficult combination. See?
Let's see, a little bit of back cut.
Yeah. He got it. Well, he's got that shot down pat.
That's right. He's had practice on it about 50 times this week, apparently.
So now we know how he got this deep in this tournament. He's got the best. He's the best racker and breaker.
Can you believe that I'm going to say that on that rack he actually hit them too hard for what he's normally doing, because the 3-9 didn't line up exactly perfect, and the 1 went a little too far, so he had to go up the table. Next time you're going to see it slower, I think.
How many rule changes have we seen in the last 15 years because of Corey?
Every. I feel like it's every.
I told him, I said, Corey, we're going to have Corey rule number 26.
Be the rule list. Now, if everybody did it, then it'd really be bad. But really, he's the only one hitting that softly. And if anybody tries, they never get the same results.
I have a sneaking suspicion that if we come back for this one next year, there's going to be a new rule, 3 balls past the side pocket. This break looks good. Except for, I think the 3 ball is tied up.
A little cluster.
I'm not sure if the 3 will go past the 4, and that's what Shane's staring at right now.
Now, here's the difference. Corey's been at this table all right, and earlier he was already working on the break. Shane just stepped up like minutes before the match started.
Did he touch the ball? Did he touch the 4 ball?
He must have. He stood up instead of touched it. Go touch it again, because it needs one more revolution to the left, to the right, to make no issues with it. He touched the 1 ball that has a problem. The 3-4 pair, right? He'll end up caroming that, you think? or getting below it. Well, here we go.
Is he going to shoot another billiard for us?
I think, yes.
That's what he's
What he's
playing.
playing.
Here we go again.
He's trying to get a new nickname for himself.
This one's a little tougher. Oh,
Safety.
we actually saw a safety in 9-ball. How about
Safety.
that? And a good one at that. Corey says, "How dare you do that to me? Don't you know I'm the Prince of Pool?" Well, you know how he got that name. Do you know?
Some article?
No, yeah, somebody was talking about him, and they said, "I'm not sure if he has principles." And somebody said, "What'd you call him, the principal?"
Wow. Jay.
Meanwhile, don't tell anybody I said that.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a good
that's
thing that
all right.
nobody heard you.
Nah, good.
Ball in hand to Shane Mcminn after I think Corey was more surprised that a safety was coming his way. He wasn't prepared for the kick.
Corey, in case somebody tells you about that, I was just kidding, buddy. You are the Prince of Pool. And I'm the king. Don't forget it.
I thought that the late Larry Liscotti was the principal. Even that wasn't his nickname, but that's what they called him.
They called him that. For some reason, they called him Oil Can Larry.
Yep, Oil Can Larry.
But his real nickname in pool, really, among the pool players, was Connecticut Larry. That's what we. I mean,
Why not?
If you wanted to talk about him, we said Connecticut Larry, and you knew we were talking about Larry Liscotti. What a great guy. Damn good player, too.
You know, a lot of the pool players out of the Northeast were very talkative, and Larry was certainly one of those.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Shane's got a chance to take the lead in the mat thanks to that good safety he played on Corey. If he wins this set, it's all over.
Oh, that's right. He's on the hot seat.
Draw back for the 9.
And straight in.
He didn't really have to go that far,
No.
but I think he's all right here.
Well, with a small table, you better know how to shoot off the rail. You're going to be on there half the
A
time.
lot. A lot. First prize in this tournament is $2,200. Second prize, $1,600. So there's a $600 difference in this match right now.
Yeah, this is part of the BCA PL National Championship. This actually would be the 9-ball Challenge National Championship.
I want to give a shout out to my buddy Mark Griffin. I don't know if Mark is watching this, but he is the main man behind the BCA pool leagues. And I like to acknowledge Mark because even though we had relatively short fields in the U.S. 10-ball and 8-ball championship, the full $15,000 in added money was put into both purses. So he put $30,000 out of his pocket into those two purses. So thank you very much, Mark. It made for a real nice payday for Shane Van Boning, and he better thank you too.
Corey Deuel has changed up the pattern there, so he's not pattern racking. At least we're not repeating the pattern. He's going towards pattern number 2.
He may be not pattern racking, but he's pattern breaking. Look at that. Look at that break. He never gets a ball past the side pocket.
In fact, the balls lie in the same spots. It's just the balls are different numbered.
I
Right?
mean,
It was the 1 and 2 over here, now it's the 1 and 3. It was the 3 to the 9, now it's the 4 to the 9.
do you see that he could take the break and spot somebody every ball on the table and he'd be the favorite?
That's right.
He's all right. Corey's a pool genius.
He is a pool genius. And I think that's the takeaway from it. Say what you will. Nobody else was doing this.
If there's a way to get an edge, Corey will find it.
Another combination.
For the game.
Oh, he missed it, but he played it. He didn't play it safe.
Now, if he lucked that in, would it count?
Yes, they're playing
Regular 9-ball
old
rules.
school 9-ball rules.
Shane may shoot the 4 into the 5. Let's see. That combination doesn't look bad.
But again, it looks
Or, you know what? He could shoot the 4 past and leave the cue ball right up
Right
against the
there.
7. Let's see. What
he's
he
not
does.
shy about playing safeties on these tables. How'd this one do? He doesn't like it. It leaked out.
Why didn't he just roll the cue ball right up against the 7?
I don't know. He seemed to not like that, but
I mean, he left him a little air where he can hit the ball.
On the kick. Yeah, that's right. I mean, if he had frozen it up against there, and this isn't good.
Well, Corey was trying to get the cue ball to lay back against that 5.
Shane Mcminn has an opportunity to draw first blood, get the first mini break. He's got a few balls to negotiate after he hits a 4-ball.
I think he can shoot it in the corner and just draw straight back.
Down,
yeah.
Maybe to the 8-ball.
I don't know if he can get it's.
Or to the 6-ball.
He's got to avoid
7-ball.
He's got to avoid the 7 and the 8.
Right. Well, I took a good look at it, which is, good for the recreational players to see. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
boy, he put a nice stroke on it. But I think he's going to get a little lucky here. I'm not sure if Corey can see the edge of this 4-ball or not. We can't tell with the overhead camera if he can see that.
With the 2 safeties.
He can't see it. He's got to kick at this ball.
Kick this one to the right, but look, the 9-ball is in play.
He might
right
play
here.
the 9. He might play the 9.
Why not?
Well, he doesn't. Yeah, actually, he doesn't have to call.
He doesn't have to call it.
If he comes off the 4 just right, the cue ball will go towards the 9.
And it's in.
Kind of like that. Wow.
Just like that. 2-2. Shane Mcminn to break. I was going to say that with Shane McMinn's 2 safeties, I believe that equaled all of the safeties in 8-ball we saw on the stream for the entire 3 days.
I felt like at safety he played with the 4-ball was just, he had an opportunity to lay the cue ball right on the 7.
Sure.
That would have made it really difficult for Corey to hit it.
But the result is he got the loss on that one.
So we're tied at 2. Shane breaking. It's a race to 7. Once again, if Corey wins this set, we will see one more.
We'll need a schedule update on when, if that happens, when the next match would be.
I think they'll play it back to back.
It seems it. The schedule says 3 o'clock, but I would think that you wouldn't want to lose the crowd here and just keep on going. They're both here. Soft break. Both his soft breaks created a cluster on the left lower side corner.
Shane is using a similar break. He's it's not as effective as Corey's.
Yeah, that was a power break compared to Corey's, I think. When somebody breaks twice as hard as the other guy and twice as hard as only 12 miles an hour, I'm not sure where to go from there. 5-ball does go both pockets.
He's got to draw this ball all the way back for the 4. He's got to put a little stroke on this ball.
Good news is this nice new cloth, very polished Cyclop TV set balls. They are allowing wearing hats.
He's going around. Look at this. He's going around.
Very nicely done.
He got there.
Yeah, since this is a BCAPL event, this is BCAPL dress code. We've seen 2 players now wearing a hat, as long as that bill is straightforward. So those of you coming to the BCA pool league event next year, you can wear a hat, a nice hat, no rips, no tears, but you gotta wear it going bill forward. I can never play in a hat. I can't see anything.
I never could play in a hat. I play poker with a hat all the time.
Slight angle on this 5-ball makes the cue ball leak to the right as we view it, or around the 9. Looks like he's hitting low.
I don't know about that shot.
I don't think he wanted to come that close to it. It looked like he was playing for the side pocket.
Yeah, exactly. He just went too far with the cue ball. Well, I think he's got to shoot in the corner and go 3 rails around the table.
I think so. Kind of professional shot. As long as you don't scratch, come short of the...
That's where he's going.
He's got to come short, but... Well, he's deciding to take a long, thin cut. I'm not sure about that. But
Boy, that's surprising.
If that's what he wants.
That's surprising. Now you know that this guy is a really good bar table player.
That's right.
If he opts for this position,
Because you'd never play it like that on a 9-foot table. I say never, but I have seen people do it.
he made it look easy.
Very easy. And look, perfect line coming down. Still a long shot, but favorite to make and get out.
And now we know why he got to the finals, because he's a great shot maker.
He'll draw to the side on this one as well. Same type of shot.
And just like that, Shane is going to lead 3-2 in this set. Corey to break.
Nice job. He's broken all three of his racks. Has AJ? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Or did he play safe? No, he did play a safe in one of them. That's
sure.
right.
Corey was ahead 6-2 in his last match against Rob Saez. And he used that soft break, but got in trouble a couple times and won hill. I don't know what that says on this shirt.
I don't want to ask.
As long as there's not a tattoo just like that underneath it. Well,
they've talked about the pattern. Now this is going to be, he's already done 2 different patterns.
Shane is complaining that Corey's pattern racking.
He hasn't actually used the same pattern. You cannot pattern rack in BCAPL. There's a rule.
Now. Corey's shuffling the balls around.
9 in the middle. There. Now he's doing a magic trick. Doing a bit of a magic trick.
You know, the way he breaks,
it doesn't really matter.
Exactly. Thank you.
It doesn't matter. The only thing that actually matters is getting the shot on the one.
And making the corner ball.
That's it. And making a corner ball.
The rest of them are irrelevant, really.
The one has been tracking to the side pocket and not going in, so it feels like all he has to do is that. And if it's by the side pocket, he can get anywhere. The 2's not going to go in. The 2 ball is going to be the next ball. So let's see what happens. All he has to remember is where that bottom ball has been going. And obviously he knows he's been racking this.
I think Shane did that just to distract him a little bit.
I think so.
Wow. You know, he hit him harder, and it didn't work.
Because the corner ball had to come out. And that's what he's been doing. That corner ball, which used to be the 8 ball, I believe. I'm sorry, the bottom ball has come out. It used to be the 8 ball. See where the 2 ball is? That's where he racks the 8 ball normally.
he still made a ball in the corner then, I guess.
Yes, whatever. It used to be the 5 ball, but now it's the 4 ball. It's the same layout, but now the balls are in different positions.
Well, he's got a little bit of a testy shot right here.
But if he makes this, he'll power it down and just kill it on the bottom rail.
I think he wants to draw to the side and then back over between the 6 and the 3. Let's see.
Correct. That's what I think as well, Jay. Just like that.
He did it.
So much for changing up the pattern. 5-9 combination coming up if he can get it up there. If he can't, he'll just shoot the 5 ball up table.
Or in the side.
Or in the side. And he can get it there. Hello.
How many times has he shot this combination? It's like every other game he shoots this combination.
Now, Shane Mcminn can't say, hey, don't put the 2 on the bottom again. I mean, what's he going to do? Force him to put it on a different spot every single time?
All I can tell you is, with this rack, this way of racking, Corey has an advantage over anybody.
This is a study. This is quite a study. If you break it like that every time, even you and I can now tell where the balls are going. That's a pretty strong break if we know.
I'm paying close attention. Because there is a couple diamond small tables near where I live, and I'm going to practice that. So next time somebody hustles me to play, I said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you the 5 ball and 9 ball. Let me have the break.
You can do the death ball challenge and give them the whole table as long as you get the break.
I'm not going to go that would sound crazy. You know, people would think that I'm on drugs or something.
I think the first time I ever saw death ball, that's what he said. Give the 2-9, I get the break in the 1, or the other way. Corey is jokingly talking about the patterns that Shane is putting up because they all put him. Oh, now he switched them around and he's laughing. I'm glad these guys can be laughing about it. You know what I haven't done, Jay, is while we're watching Corey break, I got to videotape it. I mean, it's going to be available for everybody, but I'm going to have my own so I can study it on the plane going home.
What's to study? I mean, once you've seen it like 10 times, it's the same every time.
That's right.
I mean, he breaks from a half a diamond out.
One ball tracks to the side pocket. Another ball leaks to the second diamond on the rail.
You go home and practice that on your 7-foot table, and I'll tell you what, you'll get it. I bet you within a half an hour you'll figure out how to break. Shane Mcminn, meanwhile,
he's smiling about it.
He's going out one diamond,
and he's breaking pretty slow as well.
Yeah,
he's had about the same pattern as well.
Oh,
that went harder.
The hardest break of the match.
And the 4-8 get tied up.
Well, they're making a ball on the break every time.
Not really shocking with the magic rack and the new cloth and the new balls. Put a little bit of dirt in those balls, and they may never come out. Oh, he just one-stroked that one. He had to get around the table. That's not safety coming back.
Yeah.
And I think he'll break out the 4-8, which is the only trouble balls.
Yeah, Corey would like to roll that one up into the 8 and leave the cue ball right behind the 2.
Just like that, except for you actually let him see the ball.
There is a window right there.
He's not going to like it. Not going to like it.
Well, it was all about controlling the cue ball. He wanted to hide the cue ball behind the 2, and it leaked out.
He was a bit on the cushion, so I guess he could only see so much of that ball. What does he do here? He only sees the right side. It doesn't go anywhere.
Well, he's looking to see if he could shoot the 1 off the 3 ball in the corner. But, boy, that's a
pretty
tall
tight
order.
Jump to the 1.
Billiard off the 3.
Billiard off the 3. And the 1 ball might be in airborne also, and so maybe it jumps off the bed and over the 8 as well. You can actually aim this one straight at the pocket. When I say you, I mean them.
This will test his skills right here.
This looks like one of those trick shots, you know, Jay, when you jump a ball out of a rack.
Right. Nice view here.
Well, he hit it. But he
lost
scratched
the cue ball.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I would have loved to have seen that in the highlight reels. Looks like Corey has a big chance for that mini break. I never understand things like that where he had a ball in hand and he tapped that 9. Surely he didn't need to tap that 9.
Didn't affect things.
Oh, no. It only affected my psyche.
Well,
Really
it's the
no
first
issue.
game where Corey hasn't had to play a combination in the 9.
For the win. This went a little bit too far. That 6 ball doesn't pass the 7, does it?
No, he's going to probably shoot it in the side pocket. Let's see.
Correct, Mundo. Corey just did something that the instructors hate seeing. Somebody slide over to their shot instead of stepping into it.
Yeah. And just like
Just
that,
like that.
Corey will take his first lead.
Corey Deuel leads 4 games to 3 in a race to 7.
And breaking.
This is the BCA Pool League 9-ball challenge.
We're going to have a 10-ball challenge next and an 8-ball challenge. And later on today at 5 o'clock, Shane Van Boning will be taking on Thorsten Homan.
Race to 21.
That's a long match.
That is a long match.
I got to bring my pillow.
Different pattern this time. 8-ball will go in. 3-ball will come up table to the second diamond or so on the right side as we view it. 1 ball on the side. Let's see the speed.
See, he's almost a diamond out. He's almost out of diamond.
Just off a diamond. Is he? 8 in, 1 towards the side, 2 to the corner, aside. 3-ball leaks out, 2 diamonds, 3 diamonds up.
What's very important there, Freddie, is he shoots straight into the 1 from that angle.
And the cue ball just comes off the rack by 2 inches.
And every time there's that combination.
Combination doesn't matter. Whatever that ball was sitting over there just moves out, gives him the combination. So we play the 2-ball and then the 3-ball, which happened to be over there, because usually he just slides over from there, right? 6-9 combination coming up. Coming across the face. This actually is an easier combination shooting like this.
Boy, he's going to shoot the 4, pull back for the 5.
I keep forgetting there's other balls there. I'm
so ahead of yourself.
I am. I'm so used to him hitting the combination that I might as well give him the combination now.
You've been talking to George too much.
I think so. Way ahead.
Looks like he might shoot the 6 on the side this time.
Well, you know what? He might as well.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Look at this. The one time I got the video recording, he doesn't shoot the combination. That was the hardest stroke we've seen him shoot this match.
Corey actually ran all the balls. He's taking a 2-game lead, 5-3. Short match, race to 7.
Thanks for getting me back in line there, Jay. I completely forgot what was going on. Running right to the combination.
It's so unusual for me to see these guys moving balls around with their hands. In a lot of tournaments, we won't let them do that. He hit those real soft.
That time. But see that? He hit it harder than Corey, and the 1 ball leaked out past the side pocket. Now he can't shoot it very well.
I don't think he can shoot softer than that.
But that is the funny thing, isn't it, Jay? That
he's trying to cut that ball backwards into the side pocket. Ooh,
good shot.
Nice thin shot. Good shot, Shane. Except for this part.
Well, he's got a couple of, an inch and a half maybe.
It might go. I think it'll go. I think it'll go in the corner, and he can stop and shoot that
4-9 combination. See that? The same pattern's got to come up for him. And pretty much the balls were in the same pattern.
He put a Corey on him.
So finally, somebody shoots a rack and gets exactly the same layout. He put a Corey on him. There you go. We can't just say the Corey break because he has 15 or so break patterns.
He's got a different break for every game.
Oh. Well, like you said before, this man is a genius. And I think he's shown it really doesn't matter where these balls are.
Well, all this stuff with, when you break the balls in 9-ball where balls got to go past the side pocket or the head string or stuff, it all started because of Corey.
Right.
He started that soft cut break years ago, like 15 years ago. And now, even on a big table, everybody uses that cut break.
Were you at the tournament when Corey made somebody walk out the door? I'll just say somebody.
I don't remember that.
Earl.
No. Oh, okay. Oh, you mean it in the You're talking about a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah, in Milwaukee.
It was a soft break.
He's got it down pat.
And this time, if there's a combination, it'll come very late. Look, same pattern.
Well, since it's the 8-9, then he may opt to run out. If there's a key shot, it's this one, just getting from the 2 to the 3. But he's got a good angle.
Jay, I keep on thinking the next ball to shoot at is the ball where the
combination,
the 6 ball is right now,
yeah.
because that's been his pattern. So he's completely hypnotized me at this point. Look out!
He's going to stop
down
just in time. Yep. I think he can. He's got to be a little careful with this shot.
Yeah, because he's so close. Now he's got to
that
get his
ball.
cue stick right out of the way.
Yeah, that 5 ball could get in the way.
He may
here.
bump the 8 ball.
He's okay. That's okay.
Oh my goodness, no combination.
All combos are off. Meanwhile, he's just got to run these last 5 balls.
And they're all wide open.
See, this is a good thing about running a rack like this. The cue ball does not have to go up and down the table.
You know, when the snooker players stay on one side of the table, that's what he's doing. And this table's only 7 feet. He's only using 3.5 feet.
Well, this time I think he used almost 4 feet.
Almost 4 feet. Does the
This will
8
put
ball
him on
go?
Yeah, sure. Well, not here. He's going to shoot the 8.
Hold it there.
Yeah. Probably shoot the 9 in the same corner.
He's on the hill if he gets out here, which we expect him to do. Draw to the side rail. It doesn't even have to get to the side rail.
Straight in. Once again, this is double elimination. If Corey wins this set, they're going to play one more.
We'll see if they lag immediately. I'm sure they've talked about that.
Well, they could take a short break.
Well, I think that'd be in order.
But that's kind of the option. Players. Rob finished 3rd in the tournament. Good tournament,
Great
Rob.
tournament for him.
He almost beat Corey. Rob and Shane are co-host pros at High Pockets Billiards in Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis.
So if you're down that way.
That High Pocket's been around for a long time.
Long time. You know who used to hang out in there in the last few years before he passed away?
Louis Roberts.
Thank you. Boy, Freddie, you know your pool. I can't fool you on anything.
Let's hope. I'm sure you've got a lot of things that I have no clue about, Jay, but I'm going to sit here and listen.
Well, that's an obscure piece of knowledge. Listen, today's generation of pool, they don't know who Louis Roberts was. Probably the greatest shot maker that ever lived.
I only saw a couple of tapes of Louis, but there's several things I did take away. But he was probably the most, how do I say it, the most coordinated pool player I've ever seen. His stroke looked like what everybody would imagine a good pool player is.
Well, he was a great athlete, too. He was a champion pole vaulter and gymnast and diver. He did all that kind of stuff.
Wow. See, that I had no idea. Yeah. No idea. You see here, Shane tried to break the same way, and he hit it too hard, and the wind ball went past.
He's cross-banking this ball. He did it. He did it. Nice shot.
Bang. That was almost the Vernon
Look
Elliott.
at this. Yeah, and look at this. He got perfect position on the 2.
He back cross-banked that. I don't think normal tables, I mean, not the average table, I should say, not normal table. The average table doesn't take that shot. And the 3-9 is in play.
Here we go. Combo time on the 9.
Combo City.
If it isn't easy enough already, he's got to overcut this one. Wow.
In.
Shane made it look easy.
I think he wanted to break.
Yeah.
I think he wanted to break.
Do I win the break? Now Corey's breaking for the match.
A little rumble in the back. Probably everybody's wondering which positions the balls are going to be in. And it's a different position. This time the 8-ball will come up table.
So the key ball with this rack would be the 6 and 9. But let's just see. Can Corey make another good soft break?
He hit it shorter this time. Balls didn't exactly come out.
The important thing is he's got this nice shot on the 1 in the side pocket. The 2 is right there. The 4 will not pass the 5, so he's going to have to find a way to get on the other side of that 4 ball. That's his immediate problem.
Coming up today at 5 p.m., we have our challenge match, Torsten Homan versus Shane Van Moning, raced at 21 and 8-ball. But ahead of that, we're going to be answering some questions that you all might have. You can go to the CueSports International Facebook page and put some questions down there, and we'll select a few questions that we'll be able to answer for you at 4 p.m.
This is well done by Corey right here. He's straight in on the 4. He may opt to just draw back and shoot the 6 down in the corner. Let's see.
No, he's going to go up. Yeah, you're right. Can you actually see it?
Yep.
I was looking at the 7 ball, Jay.
Just hold the cue ball against the 8. Use the 8 to stop the cue ball. Oop, 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 oop.
It goes.
He 3-railed it.
Doesn't seem too worried.
3 balls to win the set. He's good.
He's good.
Find a comfortable seat. We got set number 2 coming up. Corey Deuel will win this first set 7-5.
Winner of the first set, Corey Deuel, 7-5.
Lag for the break.
And they are going to lag right here. While they're talking about it again, if you have any questions for the upcoming match of Torsten Homan and Shane Van Boning, you can go to the CSI CueSports International Facebook page, ask your questions, and at 4 p.m. we will answer.
Let's find out what's going on here.
we're back here. We're back in second match here. Corey Deuel versus Shane Mcminn. Shane had come out of the winner's side, and Corey has won the first set. So this is true double elimination. This is Freddie Agnier. I'm joined by George Teachea. This is the BCA Pool League National Championship for 9-ball challenge.
Welcome to Las Vegas and the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino.
Coming at you live at the Pro Arena here.
That's right. We're back here in this big ballroom full of pool players and vendors. As Shane racks the balls, he needs to get this set. Corey just defeated him in the last one.
Shane, mid-set, tried to do a softer break like Corey's been doing.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, he's coming from the same side. He hit it too hard last time. And again, he's hit it slightly different. You notice the one ball is going above the side pocket. That
Yes.
actually might be better off
Yes.
for him instead of trying to trap it there closer to the side. Corey's been laying it right at the side.
That soft break not only requires the right speed, it requires the right touch.
The right
You gotta
touch,
hit it
the right
just
hit.
right.
Exactly right. Because a lot of people think, hey, Corey's doing this. Why don't we all just do it? And guess what? You don't get the same spread that he does.
Well, compare the cue balls. When you see Corey's, it's spinning at the end.
Right. So
Shane's was not.
it's subtle. Whatever he's
Very
doing,
subtle,
it's
yes.
subtle.
Yes.
And it's not like Corey's had a cluster. Normally,
Mhm.
the balls have been wide open.
They spread, yes.
They
They spread
spread.
real well.
I don't believe the combo is on here, even if the 2-9 light. No, the 8 ball's in the way no matter what.
Ball.
He certainly will spread these apart. Oh, another safety.
You had to.
Not bad.
Well, Corey has something to work with here. He can go to either side of the 2-ball and possibly get safe back. It will require a good shot, a very good shot. He's going, is it one rail or is he going 2 at it? I think he's just going 1 rail at it.
2 rails.
No, 2. Up
Just
and
a
around.
hit. And
Just,
this looks like it's going to be in the open. It is.
It is out in the open, and Shane has something to work with. Comes back to the table with a grin. Well, that's what it does when you're not hooked. And the 5 and the 6 lay nice on the side of the rail on the bottom there, so not much of a problem here. It's just a matter of getting on this 3-ball and continuing the run if he makes the first ball.
Well, he's made the first ball and looks like the 3-5 combination.
Those combos can get tricky.
Yeah, not just making them, but with belief after the 3-ball usually will follow forward coming from this distance. And he's okay. He's okay.
It's just
He's
barely
flirting.
enough sticking out.
Flirting.
Yeah. Just barely enough sticking out there. He'll come on the right side of the 8-ball more than likely for the 4. Just like that, straight up. Back to now, Freddie, would you get straight in on this 6-ball further over by the side pocket and draw it up for the 8, or would you come around it?
I think I would go above it and come straight
back
to draw back
That's
up. Because the 8-ball doesn't really go into the right corner pocket.
That's right. Good.
If it did, then he would think about going 3 rails around.
Mm-hmm.
He's
And
overdrawn this a little bit, but he'll be all right.
It's okay.
Should be all right.
He'll just hit it a little more accurately and come right up in the same position for the 9.
You know, this happens a lot. With
Yes.
the cloth is so new, and they've been bunting balls around. The moment he had to put a slight stroke on it,
Mm-hmm.
overdrew it. All right.
And Shane's off for the first win of the set.
So later on today at 5 p.m., we do have the Poison Challenge with
Yes.
Shane Van Boning versus Torsten Homan, race to 21 8-ball. If you'd like to ask some questions that Shane and Torsten can answer, you can go to the CSI CueSports International Facebook page, ask some questions, and there'll be some select questions that you've put down in the comment section that Shane and Torsten might be able to answer for you.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, we'll do that at about 4 p.m., so go on the Facebook page for CSI CueSports International,
Mm-hmm.
ask your questions, and we'll select a few to answer.
That's awesome. Great interaction. Great media interaction.
Let's take a look how Corey's racked him this time. You see the 3 ball will go down table and back up about 3 diamonds up. The 8 ball will just leak out for the combination. 6 in the corner. 1 by the side. There's the 6 in the corner. It missed.
It didn't make it.
This is the first time he's
Is that a
missed
foul?
ball, and
Is
it
that
may
a
be a
foul?
foul. The 4 ball hit, and the 2 ball hit, and the 6 ball hit, but I didn't see another ball hit. Unfortunately, there's no instant replay.
Is that the first?
Too busy looking. I didn't see this. That's the first time I've seen that he didn't make the corner ball.
Right, that's what I was going to ask. That's what
And you notice everything was slightly different. There was no combination.
Mm-hmm.
The 1 ball barely made it.
He mishit
out.
it. He
Yeah,
mishit it. He
So
mishit it.
that goes back to what we were talking about
This-
earlier, George. There's a hit that he's trying for. It's not just
Exactly.
a pattern, and it's not just a frozen rack.
Yeah, because that cue ball didn't react either, the way it has been.
Right.
Not at all.
Got a little unfortunate there because he did slow roll this ball, and the 2 ball followed in. So now he's got to take a tougher shot on the 3, and the 4 ball's on the left side.
Still a big opportunity. Still a very makeable shot, and it's going to lay him in a nice position for the 4. So, just readdress here and rock and fire. Easy to say.
It's easy to
you've got to
say.
do it,
You gotta
but
do it.
you know,
Laying on a rail,
he's not
finals.
hooked. You're a pro player. You've got that shot. You should make that
You gotta
shot
do it. You gotta do
98
it.
out of 100.
Interesting shot here because he's got some speed to hit. He's got an 8-9 in the middle. He's got to negotiate
It
and navigate.
It appears the 8 ball will go by the 9. I'm not 100% sure.
Maybe
though.
in the side pocket.
The other side.
He's just rolling
It's
it in, so
coming over.
obviously he doesn't feel too much of an
Threatened by
issue where the 8 ball goes.
Yeah.
If that goes in the corner pocket, it's close.
Mm-hmm. So he's going. If it doesn't go, he's going to want to bump it or play shape for the side.
Really needs to get their magic rack out of there if he's going to do that. It's tough to do, and at this point, moving the magic rack could cause the 2 to lay differently.
Correct.
To lie differently.
Because I think it looked like the 8 ball was sitting on the magic rack.
It looks
wasn't
it. It looks it.
Looks like it. Yeah. He's just going to go for the side and not take any chances.
Watch the magic rack move here.
A lot.
A lot.
Says, if you don't mind, I'll take it off. And game number 2 goes to Shane Mcminn.
Wow.
This is a race to 7.
That's a big game. Every game is big since it's such a short race.
It may be 3-0 before Corey steps back.
Just got a clarification on that, just
Mhm.
exactly what we were talking about. The 8 and 9 were actually frozen, so John Lehman was not able to take the magic rack out of there. If he
Yeah.
had moved it, he'd have to disturb how it was lying, was exactly what he said.
Exactly. So apparently, if the balls are frozen and on the rack, it's not going to get moved. I think it only gets moved if they can move it without disturbing any balls. Is that
Yeah,
correct?
I guess. We've seen some balls.
Well, Shane was able to execute that break, but again, a little too hard for that 1 ball to slide out.
It's either a little too hard, it is a little too hard, or the way he breaks them, he may as well just break a little bit harder and shoot the 1 ball up table. I don't think it's wise to use your opponent's strategy when you don't know the full strategy.
That's a very good point. In other words, you're going off half-baked.
Exactly. You only have half the information.
Yeah, but when you can bank like that, no, look at this. Look at this 9 ball just take away his shot.
Yeah.
Well, looking for a safety now. Well, this is 9 ball. He could just fly at this 2 ball with a kick.
He won't.
Or he can hit it real thin and try to... Or
This
he
is a
might
nice
bank it in.
safety here. I think he's trying to get behind the 9 ball. Oh, my goodness. I would never believe that was going to happen.
I think he hit it a little too thin.
Just a little too thin.
And that ball slid down instead of catching the corner and coming back behind the 9 is what I think he was playing.
Yeah, and the 9 was big to hide behind because
Oh,
the
sure,
4
the
ball
4
would
ball.
stop it from going forward.
Exactly. Locks it in.
But Didn't execute it. Now Corey will take the ball in hand, 2 on the side.
Big mistake.
Yeah, if he makes that ball, he's off. He's got a big lead. This is going to be a safety, or no? He's playing all the way out.
He's playing all the way out. He'll have to go. Well, we'll watch what he does.
Watch the 8 ball. Don't get tapped. No, he's on top of it.
He's okay. Well, maybe not. Well, the 6 ball's all by itself on the left side there, so.
Stay away from the 9.
He's going to bump
Well,
it.
he bumps
there
on the 9.
Well, he was playing for the side, apparently. Apparently he was playing for the side. He's got the 7 after that. Once he makes this is not a real easy shot.
This is the shot of this game.
Mm-hmm.
No problem.
This will track towards the side pocket.
But he looks good.
And here you go, 2-1.
2-1.
But
Corey's going to be breaking.
Corey's going to be breaking, okay.
So he got that mini break back, but he has to consolidate. Confirm.
He's got to execute it, right, to get it.
The last one he didn't quite execute as he has been.
Mm-hmm.
Corner ball didn't go in. The 1 ball didn't track to the side.
That was the worst I'd seen him break.
Yeah. He's got to learn how to break those harder, or softer.
Something
Successfully. We're not quite sure which parameter he changed on that one.
I think it was his speed, and I think it was his stroke.
We
get to watch it again?
Yeah. If we had the measle ball...
You could really see the spin.
But
oh, yes.
You know what? We've got the 1 spot. So if the 1 big spot was somewhere we could actually see it spin.
Yeah, he's hitting it.
A little left-hand English. Just a hair. He hit it harder. See that ball spinning like that? He hit it harder that time and bounced the cue ball out. So now that's twice he didn't get the same pattern.
I like this break a lot right here. These balls are spread very, very nice, and it's more natural than the one in the side.
Does the 2 ball go in the corner pocket?
It goes by. I think it goes by the 3. Maybe not.
Well, the monitor says
well,
no.
It goes in the other one, is what Corey says.
The monitor doesn't lie.
Nope, neither did Corey's accuracy.
This is the shot of this game. It's not exactly a blood tester. It's dead straight because he played perfectly for it.
I sure would like to see the percentages of his break and run out stats.
Oh, Corey just hit this way too hard.
Oh, why?
It seems like anytime they have to hit it more than soft, you sort of have to remember it looks like he still make this go up table. When you're as good of a shooter and position player as he is, that's not going to hurt.
Not at all. He can go up. It's a preferred way to shoot it is to use the top rail. And looks like he's gotten pretty good here too. And he's got either pocket for the 7. He's got any pocket for the 7. Around the world.
Seen that pattern a lot this week.
Oh, it's a very secure pattern. We'll be tied at 2 once he pockets this ball. Executed that one rather well. That little touch shape behind the 2 ball was nice.
Interestingly enough, we've had a couple of breaks by Corey Deuel, and neither of them have fallen the same way as he has in the past.
Well, after this match at 5 o'clock this evening, we'll have that poison challenge with Shane Van Boning and Thorsten Homan.
Race to 21.
8 ball, back to 8 ball. Well, let's watch how Shane breaks the balls here. Nice and soft.
This one looks closer to the Corey break. 2 ball came up the wrong side.
Yes, but you can run his cue ball at it by cutting into 1 in the side. Looks like he may cut the 1 ball in the side. He banked it last time. If he cuts it, his cue ball is going to be coming 2 rails to that corner pocket with a 6-5.
Well, he had a similar cut in the last set.
Mm-hmm.
First time he tried Corey's break. We'll get to the 2.
It's got to roll a little more than that. It may have rolled enough.
It may have.
May have. He wants the combo on the 8. It looks good, but the 3 ball looks like it's in the way.
Well, it looks like he's playing a safety then.
He's banking the ball at the 2 in the corner there, at the 2 balls that were lined up. There you go.
Okay.
Creativity.
Another difficult shot here, or at least a challenging shot.
He'll probably roll forward to play the 3 on the side, you think?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the 3-9 is good, but you're right. Roll it forward. This is probably a shot of this game, the key to winning this rack. Strikes the ball really well.
Mm-hmm. Going straight up to the middle of the table, just past his hand.
He doesn't waste any time.
Well, when they're laying like that, you don't have to.
I'm not sure why Corey was standing up there. Maybe he thought there were less balls on the table than there were. Because as a player, you can feel people standing up behind you.
Especially the other player.
Yeah, he's the closest guy to you.
Right.
Nice rack.
Shane Mcminn completes that break and run out. And Corey's going to have one of his own here that he must complete, or he goes down to a severe disadvantage. This is it right here. This one set for all the marbles. Winner takes home $2,200. Second place gets what, 11? No, 16. That's right.
Interesting to say that
1,600.
Corey at this set is struggling with his break.
That one rack? Actually,
two
the
racks.
Both
Both
of
racks
them, yeah.
came out much
right.
differently. Could be that there's a few more people in the arena. Time is moving on here. We're in the afternoon where the weather has changed in here. It's certainly not raining outside. No one's left the door open. Left-hand English. Stun the ball, cue ball in there. One towards the side. That's a little bit more like what we've seen.
Yes, and I saw the English. A little bit of left low.
4 ball goes past the 6 ball, and you can see on the left side the 3 ball leads to the 4 ball, so it doesn't look like any issue here. And that cue ball probably won't cross the center line again. It might here, but not much if it goes across at all.
Mm-hmm. He wants to be straighter. He's good.
He's good.
He's very good.
And that's the Corey Deuel
Shuffle.
The Corey Deuel break of 2016. Just add another story to his legacy of
How to break.
figuring out how to rack and break.
This almost looks like an 8-ball game. The way he's moving the ball around, they all line up below the side pockets. Nothing goes above the side.
This is
And
not
he just
your
runs
daddy's
out.
9 ball.
No, it's not. Nine ball in the corner pocket to tie it up.
Tie it
3. And tied up it is. Well, in order to win this match, if they both proceed to run their racks, Shane must make a mistake for Corey to win, because he'll get the break on the hill.
Or Corey.
Right?
Yeah, right.
But if things proceed, and they haven't in hardly any match, have they? There's always something's always
Something
happened.
happens.
Yeah, something's always happened. Amazing how that is.
Shane is studying the racks, thinking, maybe it's the way I put these in the magic rack.
It's the left low English, Shane.
And
Let's see what he uses here.
He's much farther over to the right as we view it of center.
Okay.
Again, that one ball's going to go too high.
No, it's actually that one's just fine.
It's better. It's better, but he's got to run this around.
Yeah.
And the two ball's open to the pocket, so he's just kind of looking at the path of his one ball. He might just leave it there and take a tough shot, but I suspect he's going around. He's going to stare it.
Yeah. He'll come around 3. You know, there's 2 ways to play this. There's several ways to play this.
The 4-ball looms large for the
Yes, it
three-railer.
does. Yes, it does.
And that really is the trick of it, because he's thinking that
There's so many ways. Let's see what Mr. Mcminn chooses to do here and how he chooses
to run this
do
with
it.
the inside. But he's
Just going
gonna
to stop
take the
right
long
there
one.
and take the shot. He says, why run it around when I'm already there?
he's guaranteed to be on the 2 here. This 3-ball is going to be the issue for this rack. He's using just straight right.
Is he coming off the 5? No, he was able to miss the 5.
Missed the 5 and is on the 3.
That's what good shot.
Don't get on the rail.
Good shot.
He might have to go off the rail this time.
Correct. That's exact. I was just looking at that and saying I don't see him doing anything but going rail first.
And look out. Not great.
You think he's banking or safing?
Well, I would think he's banking, but he's got an awful lot of balls to hide behind. Because he's jacked up for the 4-ball.
Right.
That's his only decision here. Safety.
Mm-hmm.
Hold it. Good shot.
That 4-ball is in a nice place. For Shane.
For Shane, that's right.
For Shane, yeah.
Corey's reaching for the jump stick. What's he jumping? Jumping to hit. There's not an obvious pocket for the 4-ball. Full length jump cue here. He's got to get this up and down quickly or else it'll jump off the table.
Yeah.
See where it lands.
Halfway between.
Hit it pretty firm.
It's going to hang up in front of a pocket, but so is the cue ball.
That's quite
Wow.
that's quite a roll. And Shane has kind of grimaces.
Ouch, he says. Why didn't you make things easy and drop in the hole?
What a difference.
Yes.
Well, there's the game of inches right there.
That's
game
it.
of millimeters. One more millimeter in, that ball might go in.
Yeah.
Straight back. How do you hit it?
Made it. And he
Perfect
got
position.
perfect position on this 5-ball. Absolutely perfect. Well, you
Got
know,
it with the straight back bank.
Corey did his job. He played the safety. He forced Shane for a good shot to a good shot.
Couldn't have it
Yep.
at a harder position on an open shot.
Correct.
But Shane Mcminn shows you why he's here.
Now you know why I'm in the hot seat.
Nice job. Appreciative crowd firing at that bank straight back. 4-3, Shane Mcminn.
Corey's breaking to keep him in check.
So go ahead and go to the CSI CueSports International Facebook page and post up questions in the comments for Shane Van Boning and Torsten Homan for tonight's Poison Challenge match. Challenge match is at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Questions will be answered.
Prior
Some
to
of the
the
questions,
match?
like 4 o'clock, 4 p.m.
Okay.
Some of the questions, not all of them, obviously. If we get 1,000 questions, just can't get through to them. Some select questions. CSI CueSports International Facebook page. Had pretty much a perfect Corey break last time. See if he's got the speed right. We see the red spot. We might see it spinning. See that ball spinning. Once again. Just the only issue here is that the 2 ball now doesn't go past the 6 ball, the lime green ball, where it has been all the time. Might play a combination. Might go around the table. See what Corey does.
This will be interesting. Okay, he's coming straight back with a little bit of right low English.
Perfect.
Left low.
Well,
side.
he's on there.
He's on there.
Interesting shot here is if he decides to bank it to play for the 3-9 combination or play in the side and go back up and down and play 3 ball in the side pocket. He decided to bank it.
Is it going to get there?
It gets
yes,
there.
Barely. He's taking the
3-9
3-9
combination. We've seen this combination so many times now.
Well, when Corey breaks him, it lines up
It
almost
lines
every
up,
time.
Lines up. That's tough to fade as the opponent, as you know, Shane worked through with the, he came with a crazy great shot to get his game, and Corey shot 2 balls and out.
As Corey's opponent, you kind of feel like, I got to run 9 balls. This guy's playing to 3 or 4 and taking the combos when he can.
Right.
It's tough.
Exactly.
It's tough.
Changing the game. Corey Deuel, once again, a genius at this. We've talked about it over and over again. It doesn't matter if it's 9 ball on a small table or if it's 1 pocket. First time I saw him do the full 2nd ball firm break in the World 1 Pocket Championships in Maine about a decade and a half ago.
I'd be interested in that break sometime. Show me afterwards.
He beat a lot of people
with it.
Yeah, he didn't beat eventual champion Nick Varner, but he certainly beat Shannon Dalton with it.
That's nothing to sneeze at. Shannon's one heck of a 1 pocket player. Meanwhile, Shane has broken the balls pretty nice.
Same way.
And
same way that Shane has broken them. 1 ball in the side and up table again with a cue ball. He could even slow roll it or hit it 3 rails, 2 rails for the 2 ball.
The combo's not there for the 9, though, is it?
No. There's the difference.
And it's going to be tough to hold it for the 8. If he plays that 3-8 combo, it's tough to hold it there. So he's traveling. This cue ball will be tracking. It looks like he might be forced to go into tight court. A couple of things you can do here.
You run right into them.
Run right into them.
Now what do we do? Safety. Well, plenty of balls to hide behind. He may think about just banking this. He's a good banker, and this is a small table.
Well, he can also bank it and maybe play the 6 on the same shot. Nope, he went for the bank all the way.
Bank all the way and came up short. Tickled the ball. Tough opening for Corey Deuel.
Well, he has left him a tough shot. Treetop over the 6.
Just a little treetop.
I stole that from Freddie.
And I stole it from Kenny.
Kenny, if you're watching, we're stealing from you, buddy.
He's got a little bit more of the ball to shoot at since it's a little bit off, but he just looks like he's slow rolling and taking whatever's left over. 4-9 maybe.
Well, I think we'll all learn something right here. Will he shoot the combo, the bank, or a safety?
I think. Well, I'm gonna guess that 4-9 combination. Well, I think he tried to just cut it straight in. I didn't know if there was actually a pocket to go there, but it's It's an accidental safe. You can see the look Shane Mcminn gave. There doesn't look to be something you can double corner, and maybe is it a one rail kick?
Yeah.
One rail behind the 6 ball, the lime green ball.
Now, does he travel this soft or hard? I think I'd be tempted to shoot this hard.
I think just for frustration's sake, I just smashed this. But the 4-9 looks like there's a possibility.
Yeah, there is. If you come behind it, I agree.
There's 2 possibilities: across the table or back at it. Just don't. Yeah, I think this. He decides to kick safe.
No. That was. Well, he's going to be safed again here, I believe.
I think so.
If he can't cut it, he'll safe it. I mean, you can use one of 3 balls. It's Corey's break next, so if Corey gets this game.
Big time to make a mini
time.
break.
Yes, it is. See how he came back into the 8 to make sure there wasn't space to jump it?
Or one rail kick out.
Right.
It might still be one rail, but it's quite difficult here. Just got to take a look up table, see if the 2 railer is there. And the 2 railer looks long. One rail past the 9. He should be able to hit this, I think. Well, if it was easy, I think he would already tattooed it.
I was going to say, looks like a tough angle. Looks like a tough angle.
Looks like he has to go as close to the 9 as he can.
Hit
Just licked it. Another interesting leave here.
Well,
Corey can hit it hard or bank. Which one would you do?
I would shoot this with a stroke into the side pocket, come down to the bottom and back up for the 6.
He's aimed at both now. And he's going to take
just like that.
The first one. Hit it hard, down and up. Well, if he draws this, he's going to draw this all the way back, or just high enough?
Just high enough. No,
nope,
he's going to go all the way back. All the way
with
back.
With a lot of spinach.
Yes.
A lot of spinach.
Now, difference between a 7-foot table and a 9-foot table?
That's right. Right there.
That's it right there. Wow.
Mini break. Very late into the set. Corey Deuel will be up 5-4 and breaking.
Break and run here.
Gets
after
up
this.
If he break and runs, he'll be on
tough.
the hill.
It's tough. It'll be tough for Shane because he'll be dependent on an error. But he's got to break and run or win the next game.
You know, and Shane is sitting there in the chair thinking, it's not thinking don't break and run. It's don't get that combination frozen, easy out.
He might be thinking that. If I'm in his chair, or I'm thinking, I just want to get to the table next game. I want to come to the table, and not be down 6-4 when I come to the table. I want to come to the table this game. Just give me a shot. This game can win the match for Corey and lose it for Shane. Deciding. Big
game, trying to get to the
game.
hill. Perfect break. Perfect Corey break. 2 ball passes the 3 ball, I believe. But even if it doesn't, it looks like it does.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it didn't pass, he's shown that he just draw below and play the 2 ball up table or on the side.
That's the
but
best break
like
I've seen.
It looks like it'll go. Obviously it does, or else he wouldn't play it. Now the interesting thing is whether he'll play for the 4-9 combination or just play 4 to the side and go out.
It all depends how comfortable he is with this shot.
This angle here.
Mm-hmm. There's your answer. He's going for the 4-9 combo. Because this is a straight follow shot and comes back up for it.
Yeah.
If it's on, he'll shoot it. If it's not, he'll go for the run.
It's pretty much been on every single time he hits the rack well. And there's the 4-9, I'm sure. Trying
It's
to
a
look
little off.
It
Just
is,
a
but he's
hair,
coming
but
the right.
yeah, exactly.
He's coming good here. It's not like he's back cutting the floor. He has missed this shot a couple times in the last 2 sets. Not this time. Man on the hill.
And Shane's coming to the table thinking, how can I beat that? How can I duplicate that? It's hard to beat, so
It
you got
is
to
hard to
duplicate
beat.
it, you know?
So once again, at 5 p.m., we will have Torsten Homan and Shane Van Boning on the Poison Billiards Challenge, 5 p.m. Pacific time. If you'd like some questions answered of these champions, go ahead and go to CSI CueSports International, their Facebook page, and put a question in the comments. We will be choosing some comments to answer at 4 o'clock. Shane with the same type of break, but once again, he's gone too high with the 1 ball.
Mm-hmm.
He's either hitting too hard or he's starting a little bit too far to the right, or a combination of both compared to Corey.
It looks like you were right with the too far to the right on the hit of the 1 ball, correct?
Right.
Yeah. It sends it up too far and not towards the pocket.
What is really amazing is we're all seeing it, yet we still don't quite know what Corey is doing.
It's magic.
It's magic. I'll go with
It's
magic.
magic.
I'll definitely go with magic.
What are you playing here, Freddie?
Fire.
I like the safety behind the 7.
Beautiful shot.
Well done, Shane.
This is tough for Shane because he's just playing against a guy that has figured out a way to break that not only does he get through the rack, he gets through the rack so quickly.
We have some players in the stands standing up to see what goes on here.
One rail up table to the 2. One of the games we had here, maybe it was the first game, had a similar shot. Everything else has been the half table game.
Probably kicking straight at it because that point on the side pocket is, oh my, what a nice shot. What a beautiful
shot. Hey,
There's Bill Stock.
There's a nice picture of Bill Stock staring at the table, making sure Corey is behaving, not pattern racking, which he hasn't been. He's been moving the balls around. Challenging shot here. And
Here's
it looks like
oh, two-way.
either a combination or a two-way shot. Carom and bank at the same time.
Yeah,
I like that.
He's banking his 5 ball and playing the 9 ball. If he doesn't get the 9 or he doesn't get the 5,
For the win.
he's not going to get it. Nope.
No.
And it's going to be a loss.
Probably will be a loss. No, I mean, there's no probably about it. If Shane doesn't get out, it'd be because of an earthquake.
I just have one question for Corey on that shot. Why soft?
Yeah.
Why soft?
Maybe he was thinking the softness would give him the best chance for the ball to drop and not jaw, but
Oh.
he needed 1 or 2 more revolutions. That was quick. Shane Mcminn gets through his rack. 6-5, Corey Deuel to break, and if he break and runs out, or break and combos out, he will be
right.
the 9-ball challenge champion of 2016 of the BCA Pool League National Championships.
Banking $2,200 instead of 16. Loser here is guaranteed 1,600.
This is almost like winning the doubles of a tournament where that have the singles, the major singles.
Mm-hmm.
It's the easiest way to forget about losing in one tournament and winning the next one.
Well, these are the last 2 guys remaining from 94 entrants.
There you
Started pool yesterday morning.
go. Interesting that he's got the 6 in the second row spot, which is usually the combination ball. So
Correct. So you think he's intending to run up to the 6 ball?
apparently so.
Gives him 5 balls to make to get
That's
get
right.
in line. He's got to make this one here and get shape on the 1.
No over-ramping here.
Well,
Yeah,
made
there
the
you
ball,
go. Made
and
the
he got
ball.
shape on the 1.
But the 2-ball lies a little bit funny.
Yeah, he'll play a 3-ball combo if he can get to it. Look at this 3-6-9. 3-6-9, goose strike line. Oh my.
Well, the 2-ball is the challenge here, so
either way,
here we go.
Yeah, either way he gets to the 2, he's going to have a combo on the 5 or the 3. It's coming straight down.
That's pretty controlled.
Yep. Does it slide by or does he play the 3? He's looking.
He's looking.
He's looking. Doesn't look like it goes by.
Yeah, the camera from above doesn't look like it's going, but he's shooting as if it goes.
Well, if he's shooting it, he's probably going to slide it in.
Just brush the cushion, and it goes. It decided to wipe the feet. Of course, it was wiping anyway. So,
Freddie, that wasn't brushing the cushion. That was massaging the corner. Wow. He's got to get out here.
If he gets out, he wins the title. It looks like he's going straight forward here, and maybe. Well, he's not hitting this hard.
No, he's just going to bump it a little bit.
He wanted to make sure he still had the combination.
No, he's not going for the combo. He'll come straight up for the 6 from the rail and play the 6-ball in the opposite corner. Oh, not straight up. He's going to go that way.
Yeah, that was that looked like the obvious shot there. The only question here is whether he wants to go below or above the 8-ball.
Your
Decided
answer
to go
is
below.
right there.
You don't do this so much on a 9-foot table, but that's so available for the smaller tables.
So true.
And if you try to work against the small table, it will jump up and bite you.
Yeah.
Straight up the table for really the winning shot here. There goes the concession. Great match, Corey Deuel.
9-ball challenge champion, Corey Deuel. 94 players, he got the prize.
5 p.m. later on today, ladies and gentlemen, we have Torsten Homan and Shane Van Boning in the Poison Challenge match. Go ahead and ask your questions to them on the CSI CueSports International page. 4 o'clock, Torsten will answer some of those questions, and Shane to follow at 4:15. Race to 21. This is Freddie Agnew. I'm joined by
George Teachea.
We'll
See
see
you
ya.
then.